We're working our way through January, and we're having some winter weather this week. I've got Katie Murphy. She is dairy production specialist and livestock production specialist from West Salem and Allied Cooperative. Animals out there, the cows, the horses, the pigs, the sheep, whatever you've got for livestock. We're always keeping track of our winter weather and those feeding needs. I'd like to find out a little bit about what you've been seeing with the forages out there following this drought year.
So some parts of Wisconsin that I work in have been very fortunate, and they've gotten rain at the correct times so they could get forage to keep going. One of the things I've been seeing with like corn silage and just corn itself is the starch is packed in very tightly into those kernels. So with the passage time in the animal in that rumen of about 30 hours, the animals aren't able to get as much out of the corn that they would have in previous years, just because of how the growth year was and how much stress was on the plants. Another thing we've been seeing is just tonnage around the state has been down just because of the reduced rainfall. So those are some things that we're battling out in the country.
And in order to keep producers informed, Allied Cooperative puts on a meeting to help us with our feeding needs and learning what those hot topics are. So when is that feeding meeting, and what are you going to be discussing?
So our meeting is Wednesday, January 24th. We'll be hosting it at the Cranberry Country Lodge in their convention center in Tomah, Wisconsin. We'll be talking about efficient use of forage in a drought-stressed year, and also using Purina mineral to make a difference in your cattle herd all year round. So it should be some good topics, good information.
And what time of the day is your meeting?
It's in the evening, so we will start with dinner at 5 o'clock, and then we'll have those sessions to follow at 5:45. After the sessions and the open discussion, we always follow up with a mineral booking where we offer discounts for producers to book mineral. And then we have another special, item we're giving away. If people do decide to book mineral, we're giving away a Sioux mineral feeder for the individual that's drawn. Make sure that individuals go to the convention center and not the hotel area. Otherwise, they'll have a grid-long walk. We do ask for RSVPs to be due by the 16th, so they can either call myself or they can also call the West Salem Mill location. There is also a virtual option that I forgot to mention that can be registered for on the Allied website.
And along with registration, did I hear that supper was involved?
We served prime rib last year, and it was such a hit, we're doing it again this year.
That is quite a motivation to go to the meeting rather than doing it virtually. Because if you do it virtually, you got to cook for yourself, right?
Yes, you do. Yep.
Allied Cooperative is having a beef feeding meeting on Wednesday, January 24th at the Tomah Cranberry Country Convention Center. With a supper starting at 5 o'clock, sessions start at 5:45, followed by open discussion and Purina mineral booking opportunities, and even door prizes. You can register for the meeting on the Allied website. And that's our Allied program for this Wednesday morning with Katie Murphy, dairy production specialist and livestock production specialist. I'm Jill Welke.